What up, 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 what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let hello casting wardrobe? Y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not gonna see it. We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, "Baby, you ate on this first date. You giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins." That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was gonna start. I thought Lil Bird was gonna turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zamp's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hello, people. Hello. What is going on? How the hell are you? I am live. We're supposed to go live later at 5:30 over on Really B's channel to discuss Chasing Dallas. And so since I didn't want to neglect y'all today, and I didn't get a chance to really unpack this topic yesterday because it was at the end of the show yesterday, I wanted to take today to unpack this. And I'll give you all an opportunity if y'all want to come up and talk to me about it. You can. Wait, did that go on the right? Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a moment. Damn it. Did I not upload that? Hold on for a moment, y'all. Gotta make sure I have my shit right. I probably didn't. I didn't. That's on me. Anyway, I wanted to give I really didn't attack this or unpack this the way I wanted to yesterday. So I said, since I don't have nothing to do today, and I'm in the midst of as you know, production for tomorrow's Silly Saturday. I said, why don't I just talk about this a little more today? Give y'all a little a little bit of a chance to come up here and run your mouth with me, even though this ain't run your mouth. But I'll give y'all a chance to come up and talk to me. Y'all get a chance to see me. We can kill some time. And we can do all of those things before we go over to Really Be to talk about the last 2 episodes of Chase and Dallas. So the topic of conversation today is the vocal post-it note. Brandy, or as y'all call it, her vocal Bible. I don't know what Bible y'all reading. Whatever y'all Bible y'all reading, I don't want no parts of that Bible. I don't want no parts of that religion. I don't want no parts of that deity that speaks to Brandy Norwood being the vocal Bible. I don't want that Bible. I don't want that religion. I don't want that deity. I don't want no parts of it. Okay, please be clear. Vocal Bible. She's the vocal index card. Okay, she's them little tracts that they used to give out old school. If you're an old school Christian, back in the day when they used to do evangelism, they give out the little 2-3 page tracts. You just hand out the little leaflet, to the person and let them go on. Maybe the vocal watchtower, something. But she ain't no vocal Bible. Let me say hey to y'all before we get started. Hey Tracy W, how you doing today? You are first today, my love. Okay. Hey Sweet Pea, you all right? Looking good over there like normal. Universal Goddess Sakpase. How you do? Now you know what Universal Goddess. I am loving this avatar. Okay. Girl, I am loving this avatar, Universal Goddess. Hey, Brown Mama. Hey, little baby. Crazy homebody girl. How you doing today, sweetheart? Hey, Morgan. Hey. Hey, Morgan. Hey, beautiful. Hello, kitty. Hey, Janae. What's going on, sweetie? Pinky Tiki. We gonna break it down, Pinky Tiki. We gonna break it down. We gonna break it down. Okay? We gonna break it down. Hey, Tamra. Hey, Chef Don Don. What's going on? Don Don, I am hungry. What you cooking me today, okay? Chef Don Don, I am hungry. What is you cooking me? Because I am hungry as hell. I prefer seafood, Chef Don Don. So when you cooking for me and making me breakfast, lunch, and or dinner in bed, Chef Don Don, before we start spooning and I can start pulling on your dreads and rubbing on the back of your head and stuff. I just want you to know when you cooking for me, I prefer seafood. I'm just saying. Hey Xavier. Now Xavier, don't come here with your foolishness today. You always come in here with your foolishness, trying to be contrarian just for the point of being contrarian. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. How you doing today, my love? Beautiful, sweetheart. Child. She is. She the little Bible tracts they used to pass out back in the 80s and early 90s and stuff. When the evangelism team used to go out on the streets and they did real evangelism back in the day. Not this play evangelism that they do in the 21st century. Anyway, hey Jay Parrish. Well, how am I mean? Girl. Come on, vocal text message, okay? Because vocal Bible, she is not. I don't have no problem with Brandy's vocals. She all right. But y'all calling her the vocal Bible is a bit of a stretch, okay? That's a lot of a stretch. The woman can sing. I'm never going to say Brandy can't sing. The woman can sing. But y'all out here calling her the vocal Bible as if she's the blueprint for all other vocalists to follow. Girl, I can't. Now, that's where y'all just be going too much. Child, you got watchtowers in your garage, child. Oh, that's your baby. She's your princess. Child, look, got her whole tiara on. She got your eyes, Universal Goddess. She sure got your eyes. Hmm. Hey, Candace F. But yes, your look at this. Now look at him. Now look at him. Look at Xavier. He don't know how to act. This is why when new people come, you cannot sit next to Xavier for at least 6 to 8 weeks before when you get here. All new people are banned from putting their desk next to Xavier and or Harold the first 6 to 8 weeks you come to my class. I'm just saying. You must have knew I was gonna ask for some food, Chef Don, because some lobster stuffed shrimp would be real good. Hey, Montrez, what's good, bruh? Montrez, I don't know what year I'm gonna do tomorrow for this damn music. I haven't started production on that part yet. I hope it's a good year. I gotta see what year I'm gonna do, Montrez. You have any suggestions, Montrez, for tomorrow's Silly Saturday, this damn music segment? Whitney did not pass no torch over to no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell, by the time Whitney died, her voice was long gone, damn near 10 years. And probably more than that. Whitney died, what, 2012? So I know her voice had been gone at least 12 years. So, baby, she didn't have no torch to pass. Baby, that torch had done been left her. Baby, listen. That voice had done been gone by the time she died. Child, they just be giving that woman way too much. Now, and I like Brandy. Look, Xavier just be doing shit just to be contrarian. This is why you can't listen to Xavier. This is the same man that say Drewski is the finest man alive. So we don't, profess to believe anything you tell us, Xavier. I'm just saying. Hey, Sharice. Ciao. Um. Hey, Sims Overdose. How you doing, sexy man? Sims Overdose know what that means. Hey, Simera. So let me get down to the nitty gritty, y'all. Okay. Okay. Um, he does not, Xavier. Please stop. Hey, Paul. All right. So listen. So this all starts with her raggedy ass brother who was clout chasing. Okay. So Ray J is clout chasing. Ray J, of course, Kai Cenat, I Show Speed. They probably are. They are two of the biggest sensations on the internet. Whether or not you watch them is of no consequence. Globally, Kai Cenat, I Show Speed are two of the biggest internet sensations that there are globally. Okay. Other celebrities have tried to hitch their, campers to the Kai Cenat I Show Speed train. Okay. So you had Kevin Hart and stuff like that that's been over there for their little sleepovers that they have together when they play. Now, I Show Speed and Kai Cenat are gamers. So they're online on Twitch and stuff playing video games all day long, all night long, and make a lot of money that way. I'm thinking about attaching my YouTube videos to Twitch so I can simulcast on both YouTube and Twitch when I do my run your mouths and other things. So I might do that. Anyway, in keeping with trying to clout chase and build numbers off of their fame, Ray J wanted a piece of the pie. Okay. And so since Ray J wanted a piece of the pie, he called Kai Cenat to get in on the fame. Now, the background is, like I said, they have these little sleepovers, different celebrities that come over to the sleepover. Celebrities come through there all of the time. Remember, like last year before last, Michael Rainey Jr. from was that Kai Cenat? That was one of them gamers. I thought it was Kai Cenat who Michael Rainey Jr. went over to his house and Kai Cenat's sister grabbed his meat. Was that Kai Cenat that did that? I do know it was Kai Cenat that remember he had the thing over in New York City where he was supposed to be giving out PS5s and they shut down a whole section of the city because it was out of control. Oh, that was Ty Lil Kai's friend. You see what I'm saying? It's all connected. Hey, Catherine Powell. Grown ass men. It was Ty Lil. Thank you. Grown ass men having sleepovers. But I know Kai Cenat and I Show Speed have had situations where they have these little pranks that they do on each other that's supposed to be homoerotic, where and you see them all over the internet, where you have I Show Speed who's doing all of these things that's supposed to be homoerotic. They took showers together, and these were all internet pranks and all of this stuff. No implications of them being homosexual, but these were, little seventh grade little games. Like that's what little seventh to eighth grade little boys, when they play and joke around each other, they do little homoerotic things to each other where they grab each other on the butt or touch each other meat and dumb stuff like that. These are things that happen with adolescent children. So anyway, that's the backstory. Ray J wants to be a part of this because it gets him more eyes, more attention, more numbers for his brand. It's a clout chase. He calls Kai Cenat. Here's the conversation between Ray J and Kai Cenat. You need this background before we get to Brandy.
Yeah, nigga.
Right? So look, pause. Right? So look. So so y'all took showers together, right?
No, but we be separated with swimming trunks.
That's what I mean. That's what I don't understand. Y'all had sleepovers before, right?
Yeah, but not like that. Like.
Yeah, so no, I didn't mean it like anything. I meant it like how y'all meant it. I want to sleep over too. I want to sleep with y'all niggas too. That's how I meant it. Pause. I know that was a lot, but that's what I meant. It's like if y'all was in the shower, then y'all was in the shower. Y'all took a shower together. So I'm like, well, shit, I'll take a shower with them niggas, like on the stream. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with clothes on, bro. You know what I mean?
All right, Uncle Ray. Yo, can I call you Unc?
You know what? You could call me Unc, man.
All right, Unc. No, hey, Unc.
You know what?
You got
this name Unc. This took over every time. The minute I start streaming, I can't. Like the next sleepover, like if I'm not invited, it's cool. I just be heard about it. But I was heard about the first one, and I'm like, damn, man, these niggas in the city, they over there sleeping in the bed. Like I want to sleep in the bed too. I don't mean with you. I mean I want my own bunk. Kevin Hart got a bunk. Bluesky got a bunk. Nigga, this a big night. It's one of the biggest nights. I want to sleep too, my nigga. That's all. That's how I was saying it. Oh, I'm sorry. Melly, I'm so sorry. My precious baby, I'm sorry.
So that's the video, right? Now, that video plays right now. People started, that was live on Twitch now. What you heard when you heard him reference Melly, he was actually, I think he was on a private jet or something, or he was in a space I saw with his kids and stuff like that. So his daughter was like, kind of like, watch your language, right? Okay. Now, that's the video. Okay. Now, people got online, started dragging Ray J because they said, Red Pill Society and all of the people said, oh, that's gay, that's gay, that's gay. All right. Now, apparently, do I have I ain't even I ain't got none of my stuff ready, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I messed up. I forgot to hold on. Gotta pull this up. Hold on. No, that's not what I need. Okay, this is what I need. All right. So when Ray J started to get dragged and people started coming at him, then he introduced Brandy into the conversation, right? Because he's saying that well, I'm gonna let you, we talked about this yesterday. This is where the conversation started yesterday, where we talked about what he said Brandy said. Now here's Brandy. He says that Brandy came to him. Let me take the banner down. In his DMs, if you cannot read that, I'll read it for you. He says that Brandy came to him, got in his DMs, and referenced the video that we just saw. Now, I'm telling y'all, he said this was Brandy because some of you people are saying, how do we even know this was Brandy? He is saying that this is his sister that is responding to that video. Brandy said, come on, you see this down here at the bottom, at the very bottom. Brandy said, come on, Ray, what's going on with you? You're so much better than this. Now, Ray J's response, and I know you can't see it, Ray J's response is over there on the side next to Kai Cenat's picture. Ray J said, my sister hates who I am, and all I'm doing is being myself. I don't know how to be better than who I am. I tried, but I get depressed trying to change when I don't have my wife anymore and I have no stability. I'm sorry to my sister for who I am and my mom. I don't give a F about nobody else's feelings, but when when it's my family, it makes me feel alone. So I turn up more. Stay tuned. To my kids who might see this later when they are older, just know I work hard for you and only you. If it wasn't for you, Melody and Epic, I would have been locked up or dead. I'm crashing out tonight. Now that's what he said, right? Now here's where I get to the Brandy portion. We listened to the video, right? We all listened to the video, right? Everybody who, well, I shouldn't say everybody, I don't want to make a broad stroke, but the majority of the people commenting on said video, they either said one or two things. Either you know that he was trying to clout chase, which we know that's not out of the ordinary. You know, celebrities clout chase off each other. Hey, it is what it is. They were either saying that or referencing the fact that this whole video looked awkwardly homosexual, and he's not a purported homosexual, right? For me, him going back and forth with Kai Cenat did not bring up red flags for me, okay? Everybody's trying to get over there and get down to the sleepovers to the Kai Cenat. Everybody want to be a part of that. And to me, Ray J's back and forth with Kai Cenat is typical Ray J. That ain't nothing different from what we see all over Love and Hip Hop Miami and from what we've seen of Ray J for the last 10, 15, 20 years now. There was nothing in that exchange between him and Kai Cenat outside of the fact that people are interpreting that as appearing to be latent like it appearing to be awkwardly homosexual, you know. And the puns with it, you know, I want to sleep with y'all too. Can I be in bed with y'all? And we knew it wasn't, but that's why he kept saying pause, this, that, and the third. Because for me, Brandy, what are you saying? If I am to believe that that is Brandy, his sister, and I am to believe that because he said that's his sister, what else am I supposed to believe? Right? That's a DM from his sister. When she says, "What's going on with you? You're so much better than this." Like I said, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll drop the link. Was his back and forth with Kai Cenat outside of people trying to interpret it as being maybe appearing homosexual? Was it any different from what we've seen from Ray J for the last 15 years? He's always been erratic. He's always been all over the place like that. That's Ray J. That has not changed. So my question is, Brandy, why now? And maybe this isn't the first time that you have said something to him, but even if this isn't the first time, this is the first time Ray J thought it enough to bring you into the conversation and say that you specifically had a problem with what he said in that conversation. So that's what we have. That's what we have to go by. And Brandy, that conversation to me, the only thing I could see you windmilling about is the fact that there may have been awkwardly homosexual looking at it. And her saying, "You're better than it." Better than what? Ray J has never appeared to be better than anything. Was he better than it when there were accusations of the horrible things he was doing to his wife? He wasn't better than that. He wasn't better than cheating on his wife left, right, and side. I'm just saying, Xavier, you ready? Because I see you back there. Now, Xavier, before I let you up here, do not come up here yelling at me.
I
What?
have to defend the vocal Bible. You know,
She is not the vocal Bible. Her name is
you
Brandy
you knew
Norwood.
what you were doing when you see. Because listen, it is weird. Ray J is weird. Because
But wait. Let me back you up, Xavier. This conversation back and forth between Kai Cenat and Ray J, how is that different from the Ray J we've seen over the last 10 or 15 years?
it's not, which is why we know that he's talking about something else other than just a regular sleepover. I'm sorry, but
So
if
you agree that the only difference with this is the homosexuality that people are alluding to.
oh no, I think well for me, because the thing is, if this was a young woman streamer that Ray J was asking, hey, can I come and have a sleepover with you? We would all
That's
be looking
different
at,
though, Xavier. That's
no, it's
totally
not.
different, Xavier. That is.
Why?
Because two guys having a sleepover is very different than a
No, no,
guy
no,
and a
no.
girl having a
It's
sleepover.
not. But the thing, no, it's not.
It is. It's
Li-
very different.
I don't know
It
what.
is.
Maybe listen. Maybe I was raised differently because my mother didn't play that whole sleepover mess because she feels like anybody can do anything. That's why I didn't do sleepovers when I was a kid. So to me, no, it's not. And because Ray J is weird, because he's and again with the Diddy rumors and Ray J trying so hard to distance himself from
Now
that.
the Diddy rumors are latent with homosexuality as well. That's the whole thing about the
But
Diddy
that's my
stuff.
whole point. It's and Ray J has been allegedly linked to some of that stuff.
So that's my point. That's the dots that I'm trying to connect for you. The
But I don't
difference
think,
in this conversation is the inclusion of possible homosexuality
yeah, but I don't think
in
that was
this
Brandy's
dialogue.
point.
And for me, Brandy, if that's you, Brandy, why all of a sudden now, like I said, I cannot speak to whether or not she has said this to Ray J before. What's going on with you? You're better than this. I don't know. But what I can say is none of what Ray J has done in the past is different from what we see here, except for the one part we're introducing. And Ray J has never introduced this part of Brandy into the conversation. Like all of his antics, he never come out and say, "Oh, my sister mad with me. Here's the
Yes, he does.
screenshot
He
of her."
does it all the
No, he
time.
doesn't. No, he does not.
You must have not been there when he was
I be
crashing out.
following.
So when he was talking to Nikki, and then he was posting that Brandy was like telling him to calm down, and he was like, "My sister don't mess with me. Nobody messes with me right now." He be crying and whining for Brandy's attention all the time. Hell, even with the whole thing when he was asking Monica to go on tour with Brandy, and
But listen, that's one thing. That him wanting attention from his sister is different from him saying, "Oh, here's my sister telling me that what this particular situation that I did is over the line."
but I think she has constantly told him that, in my belief. But and also, I don't think that she was referencing the whole sexuality part. I think she's referencing the fact that Ray J is a 44-year-old hardback grown ass man begging a 22-year-old kid to come to his house.
I mean,
That's
how is that any
weird.
different? How is that any different from Kevin Hart?
Well, no, because Kevin was invited. There's see, this is the
That's
thing.
what you know.
You
No. Watch this. That's what you know. But we don't know behind the scenes if Kevin Hart went like, listen, I got to be a part of this. These celebrities clout chase like everybody else.
I'm sure they
Everybody wants to
do.
be a part, wants to ride the wave. So I believe Kevin Hart latest movies ain't been, blockbusters and stuff like that. So everybody need to keep the money stream going. And if the money stream is coming through Twitch gamers and streamers, and I can be a part of that, then why not? Because the buffoonery that Kevin Hart does, the shit he's been doing is way weirder than this whole conversation that we've had with Ray J and Kai.
But see, it's the way it's presented. Okay, maybe he did. We can't say for sure, but we know that Kai and Drewski are friends, so of course they're always around each other.
Yeah, they friends, so they always over.
And Kevin may or may not have been invited. We don't know, but I even if it's just regular plain old people, you don't invite yourself to somebody's house.
He wasn't inviting himself. He was asking, wasn't he?
That's inviting yourself.
No, asking someone to come over your house is not inviting yourself.
No,
Inviting yourself to someone's house is when you show up at the door. That's when you invite yourself to someone's house. But when you ask someone if they can come, that's different. That's not inviting yourself over. That's asking, can I come to your house?
To me, no, he was asking to come to Kai's house.
Right.
You
He was
can't
asking. He wasn't inviting himself. He was asking.
see. Again, maybe I was just raised differently. My mom always told me if you weren't asked, don't ask for an invite.
Okay,
If they
but you're
didn't invite
still
you
asking
first,
for an invite. You're still asking. Asking for an invite is not inviting yourself. When you invite yourself over somebody's house, you show up unannounced and just invite yourself over to the house. That's when you invite yourself. But if you're asking someone for an invitation, that's not inviting yourself. You're asking for an invitation. You're
but why
asking
would
to
you want
be
to ask
invited.
for an invitation? They clearly didn't think enough of you to invite you the first time. Why would you ask to be invited anywhere? That's weird.
He wants to be a part of the party. He wants to, it's a clout chase.
That's pathetic. And because
It
he's
is
so
what it is.
old and because he's so rich, it makes it even worse. Because Raja, you could buy Kai a million times over. You don't need to clout chase.
Ray J wants to be a part of the conversation, okay? He wants to be where the alleged cool kids are. Now, Xavier, I'm going to tell you, Ray J is experiencing what a lot of men, when they get to their 40s, experience, where you're in that uncomfortable place where the young 20-year-olds, they don't quite align with you. The old 60-year-olds, they don't quite align with you. And so you're caught in this uncomfortable in between place trying to find your bearings and trying to find your place. And that's where Ray J has been for the last 10 years or so, trying to find his bearings and trying to find his place.
But he's been doing that forever though. He's been doing that ever since we've known him. He's been doing weird shit ever since he known him when he had a sex tape for no good reason. That
Well, a
wasn't
lot of
even
people have had
good.
sex tape. That's not Ray J ain't the only one that's had a sex tape. That I
But
don't want
his
to
wasn't even
put that
good.
on just him alone.
And then he went on Love and Hip Hop.
A lot of people gonna love hip hop.
Not people with sense.
I don't like the things you're saying about him having a sex tape to Love and Hip Hop. That's that. I'm not gonna just say that makes him weird, because there are a lot of people who do that, and there are a lot of people who still want to do that. There are a lot of people want to be on Love and Hip Hop. Hell, y'all made a clown ass show, or a clown ass network like Zeus Network viable because so many people want
But
to
who was
do
part of?
the stupid shit.
And again, let's go back. And who was the first person who clowned on Zeus?
I don't watch
Ray
that much.
J.
I don't know.
It was Ray J. Ray J was the one who
He
started
had a
the
show
whole.
on there. I don't watch Zeus.
Yes, he had the whole show. That was the first. See, that was the
What
drop
show
in the
was
buck.
it?
It was like a special with him and Princess Love when they like on their
Oh, I don't
third
know.
divorce announcement. But
I
that
didn't
was
watch
the drop in the bucket that started Zeus going down the path that it's been going down. It was him. He's the genesis of this all. He's the first book.
it. He's the first.
It's him in the beginning. It was Ray J.
Listen, Ray J is a pariah. And I still blame Brandy Norwood that he's even a thing. She
I blame
introduced
Sonia.
this
I
pariah
blame
into the
Sonia.
world. She did that.
I blame
It,
Sonia.
it was her.
No,
Brandy
it was
introduced
Sonia.
us to Ray J. Okay?
It was Sonya. Brandy had no
Well, we
choice.
know
See,
Tanya ain't shit. We know Sonya ain't shit. She ain't been shit for a long time.
it was Sonya's fault. You know how you have your mama said you can't go nowhere if you don't take your brother? That's what happened. You know that was
I'm
what
just
she
saying.
said.
The conversion, the conversation.
Yes, that's what it was.
I don't
That
know.
was
I
the
don't watch that
first.
mess. My thing about it is this, Xavier. Here's my thing, Xavier. I cannot shake the feeling that when I look at this and I see what Brandy put, I need more context, Ray J. I need you to give me more of these messages, because if you tell me this is the only time Brandy messaged you like this, I ain't saying talk to you, but messaged you and thought enough to send you a message as opposed to call you and talk to you, then to me I'm like, well, Brandy, why is this different? Because this buffoon been doing all of this for the longest.
But
Now I know she said things to him vocally. We've all watched her, say things, but this is the only time he brought to us, she sent me this message. I'm just saying.
I think Ray J is spiraling ever since Diddy got locked up. It's been on a.
So
He's
now
been.
he's spiraling because of Diddy. Now that I can't go where he's spiraling because of Diddy.
I think he's scared that because he knows he was at them parties,
A
and we
lot of
know.
people was at them damn parties.
And I think
You
Ray J was
know?
doing stuff at the after parties.
I could believe that too, but I don't think he's spiraling because of Diddy. I think he's spiraling because of other things. Because he ain't rap hardly. Because he needs a good psychiatrist with a nice prescription pad. That's what he needs. A good psychiatrist with a hefty prescription pad ready to go.
And then he was talking about how he did coke for a business deal.
He did what? Oh, I can believe
He's
that too. That's typical.
But see, I don't believe that. I don't believe he did coke for a business deal.
Oh, I can see that. I can absolutely
You
listen.
think he did it for a business deal, or do you think because he does coke?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm telling you, because I done been in some of those exclusive meetings. Absolutely. When you got the people holding the purse strings and they over there doing a line and they tell you to do a line and you choose not to do a line, you pretty much not gonna get that deal.
But I don't believe that
I'm
Ray J.
telling you, that's how that goes, Xavier. That is
I
how it
believe
goes.
you, but I just don't. I believe Ray J always is doing lines. I don't think he
Oh
asked.
no, oh yeah, I can believe. Now I'm with you on that. I
That's what
don't
I'm saying. I
think.
don't think it's like, oh, I
Oh,
was
I got
forced to
what you're
do
saying.
this.
Oh yeah, he was
He
gonna do it
does coke.
anyway.
He's a crackhead.
Yeah, he was gonna do it anyway. He a whole ass crackhead. He a whole ass baser. I thought you were saying you couldn't believe that he did a line for a
Oh no, I
business
believe he does
deal.
lines. I believe he does
No,
lines.
I'm saying, and I can believe he did it for a business deal. When the man said, "Hey, go ahead and do this line," I'm sure he'd be like, "All right, no problem," because he do that shit all the time. He a whole ass fucking baser.
Morning, evening, put a little in his coffee. Yeah.
Listen, where's little? See, little baby be coming up here. She be the voice of reason. Little baby, I need you to come up here. If not, sometimes y'all know I be stretching stuff. I be reaching. I saw a little bit of homophobia in Brandy's comment to him. I'm just saying, I ain't saying she's homophobic, but it was a little bit there. There was a little there. Brandy, I saw it. That was a little. Oh, okay. Mm. Mm.
But even if it was like on some sexuality thing, do you think it's because Kai is so much younger? Because he's 22.
He's
Do you think
22. I don't know. Is he 22? I thought he was like 24, 25. I don't
no?
know.
Kai is like 22.
Oh, okay. Well, he's 22 then. I don't know if it's on that tip because would it be different if it was a 22-year-old girl? I mean, woman.
I think I don't think I think Brandy would say that's weird too. Because Ray J's niece is 20 something years old.
Brandy's daughter.
Yeah, didn't she just graduate? She's like in
Oh,
her
I don't know.
20s
Is
now.
this the same daughter that was in the car when she murdered that person?
Manslaughter.
Manslaughter, murder, potato.
No, different crimes.
When she murdered, wasn't it like a man riding a bike or something?
I thought it was another person in the car.
Oh, it was another person in the car. Okay, I know it was somebody she hit and murdered.
It was an accident, and she was very
I'd be okay
remorseful.
if y'all called her the vocal obituary, the vocal death
Who else has she
notice,
harmed?
the
Y'all,
vocal death notice, the vocal obituary.
yeah, she makes one mistake, and y'all can't let her live it down.
Ooh, that's a hell of a mistake for the person that died. Shit. You acting like, oh, she made a mistake. Oh, it was a spelling error, just a mistake. Oh, she hit the wrong note, just a mistake. Someone's life was ended.
Happens every day, B.
It does. There go my little baby. Little baby, you ready? Little baby, sometimes you could talk some sense into me. Am I reaching?
Child, I really been focusing on these pickle menus from Popeyes.
You did not go to Popeyes to get these pickles.
Little
I
baby, I saw
did.
you post that mess.
Now,
Why?
my local Popeyes was sold out of the fried pickles. Like they didn't even have any in the freezer to cook. But anyway,
Mm-mm.
the pickle wings aren't bad. If you're a fan of dill, they're actually pretty good. They have a little bit of spice. So if you're not a fan of that, you may not like it. But they're also sweet.
I don't like
So it has
anything
that
pickles.
going
I
on.
don't like pickles at all. So it's nothing about this that I'm gonna want to
But they
not
aren't bad wings. And then also the sandwich, honestly, it tastes like a regular chicken sandwich from Popeyes, to be quite honest. And as for the
I
pickle
thought she
lemonade,
took
I would
out
say,
who she took, was it Romeo's eye she took out?
I thought it was
Whoever
yeah,
had
somebody
it was
from.
his
It was.
that
and
was
then
Was
Romeo because Batman is Roger.
the pickle lemonade isn't
Batman is
isn't my
right. She
fave.
did take that boy eye out with that book when she threw that book at that boy eye. Hmm.
another accident?
Now
But yeah,
she got her ass dog walked by Monica that time backstage. They say Monica fucked her ass up. That's what they said.
right now the pickle lemonade is my least fave.
You actually tried the pickle lemonade?
I just wanted to try it out. I
Oh,
wanted to see it. I wanted to see what it was about. Cause some people are like it's lemonade in the front and pickle juice in the back, and I'm like, let me just try it.
What does
how
that
does that
even mean?
work?
Lemon in the back, pickle in the front. What is going
Right.
on?
Like it's there's layers to flavors. It's like because you're like scents, like fragrances. So like when
So
you
what?
first put something on, it smells one way, but when it dries down, you get a different
So when you first taste it, it's
effect.
lemonade, but the aftertaste is pickle juice.
That's what some people were saying. Personally,
Ew.
That's
I do not get
nasty.
that.
That is disgusting.
I do not get that personally.
That's
She is a
nasty.
menace to society, Morgan. We have chronicled this woman and her mess for years now. She's a murderer.
But
And
that's my
she
little
took that boy
Popeyes
eye
menu
out.
pickle review. Ray J. I do see where you're coming from, El Teddy, with the he's in a weird position where old people really don't mess with you, but then you too old for young people. Because that is where I am in my life. Is I could pass for someone young, but mentally, it's a
I
no.
don't, Katrina. I don't like pickles.
And Universal Goddess, it is for people who do like pickle juice, who want to drink straight up pickle juice.
I know somebody who drink pickle juice with their alcohol, and that's the nastiest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I
And be
bet they
trying to
don't
get
have
me to take
hangovers.
it.
I bet they don't have hangovers.
I don't care. Give me my hangover. I don't care. I'm not doing no pickle juice with no alcohol. I'm sorry. Look at Montrez. Well, what kind of pickles you talking about, Montrez? Now, look, Montrez be in the bushes. The whole Montrez come out and say, "Hey, L Teddy," and he be in the bushes the rest of the live. We talk about pickles, and here come Montrez coming out the bushes. Well, what kind of pickles you like, Montrez? Hmm. I'm just saying. Xavier, you going over there to try the pickle menu?
No,
Huh?
I can't do.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I can't do pickles. Ever since VeggieTales ruined pickles for me. I
I don't
can't do
even know what that
pickles.
is.
VeggieTales?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You never lived in a Christian household then, because how?
I grew up in a staunchly Christian household, and I don't know what no Veggie Tales are.
Your nephews and nieces never watch.
VeggieTales?
Veggie Tale? What is that? I don't know what that means.
It's like a church where it's like a Christian animation where they tell stories through fruits and vegetables.
That must be a new school thing, Xavier. I never heard of that in my life. Little baby, you ever heard of that? I don't know what that is. Let me look this
Yeah, I
up.
heard of VeggieTales.
I never heard of it.
They even have a Christmas special. I forgot who played
Veggie,
Joseph.
the Veggie Tales show. I never heard of it.
I want to say the pickle played Joseph or the cucumber. It was
Oh,
one
the
of them.
The
Veggie
cucumber.
Tales. It
The
started in
cucumber played Joseph.
2019.
No, it didn't.
That's the VeggieTales in the house. There's an older VeggieTales that started in the late 90s.
Late 90s. I was in college. Baby, listen. I was in college doing everything that was unholy and unchristian. Baby, listen, I didn't want no parts of no Veggie Tales at that point. Listen, I was living in Sodom and Gomorrah, known as Tallahassee. Little baby, know who Tallahassee is, Sodom and Gomorrah.
It damn sure is.
Well,
See, that's what
And
I'm
of
talking
Egypt and the
about.
captains of Assyria.
Because if I want to go to homecoming, I want to do Sodom and Gomorrah stuff. But people my age, I don't want to do it with. But then I look crazy doing it with people I look like who are going to be younger than me.
You turn the lights off. Listen,
turn off the lights.
and if they 25 or if they 22 or 23 and you turn off the lights, here we are. It's no age at that point. We all black.
I can do 27.
There was a plane that crashed in Florida. I ain't hear about nothing, Katrina. I ain't hear about
Really?
nothing.
You didn't hear about that one that crashed in Boca?
I've been working.
Oh my God.
I've been working today. Okay, I work for a living, contrary to popular belief. Oh, in Boca, I see it as soon as I type. Oh, what size plane?
It was one of those
Small Cessna
private,
type.
yeah, all those private
Mhm.
planes.
Listen,
They
at this point,
crash higher.
y'all don't need to get on no more private planes. I would not catch a private plane at all.
Listen, ever since the
I've been scared.
Listen, you and me both. You and me both.
And now I
You
heard
and
they
me
cut
both.
the air traffic controls people. They cut their budget. I don't know. I think I'm going to be a land and sea person for now.
Well, the land ain't no better. And now they're firing Noah, the sea might be even worse. Remember, they're firing all of the people down to the Noah. And now sea traffic and sea currents are usually controlled by NOAA, and well, not controlled, but they give you all of those predictions and they give you all of that information, and now they're gone. Mm. So now we supposed to we got like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know how long we have. So let me ask you this. The hell? Did y'all watch Chase in Dallas? What am I watching? Why can I ask y'all, little
I
baby? I
haven't
know you
watched the
watched it.
episode yet. I was up
What
frying
am I
fish all
watching?
night.
Frying fish. What kind of fish? Because I love some good fried fish.
It was catfish. We didn't have no more grouper or red snapper in the
I
freezer.
like a good catfish. But black people love red snapper. They love them some snapper.
Fish.
Huh?
You tried frying fish?
You be covering your microphone, Xavier. Say that again.
Have you tried frying kingfish?
I have kingfish be too it's too
Ain't that
it's too
mackerel?
dry for me.
Ain't
The
that
kingfish
mackerel?
I think so. But I like it fried sometimes.
Kingfish, they make them in like little fillets and stuff like that, or almost like a steak. It'd be real thick and real too dry for me.
Yeah, I want to say that's mackerel. I heard it's like pretty good if you grill it.
Grill it,
Mm.
then fry it. Partially grill it, then fry it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the way I used to, my granddad used to like kingfish, and I wasn't a fan. That stuff be real. The way they cut it, it'd be real thick, and
Yeah,
then
they cut it like steak.
yeah, they cut it like steak, and you could and you go to the right place, that bone be sitting right there in the middle.
And their eye is good.
You eat
So
fish heads, Xavier?
Not eggs, but I will eat the eye. I will eat a fish eye real fast.
child. But yeah, I just so both of y'all say I'm wrong by saying that there was a tinge of homophobia in Brandy. I saw a tinge of homophobia. Y'all just not gonna tell me how to feel.
I can see how you see that, but I honestly, because Brandy is from the school of Sonia Norwood and everything is about image, image, image. I think that's where she was coming from. I honestly do.
I would hate for Brandon to be homophobic because those are the only people who are listening to her right now. And that's no shade.
Why you read that woman like that?
That's not shade.
That
I'm
was
not
that
shading
was.
her. I'm not. I promise you I'm
Girl.
not. But I'm just making an astute
Oh, Xavier, the way
observation.
you just slid that on me.
I'm making an astute observation.
Oh, Xavier, you
Listen.
ain't shit.
It was innocent. There was innocence when Xavier said that.
It
There was no.
was. I know it was, but it slid right on in though. It slid right on in.
I hate for
Anyway,
that to be true.
I'm not saying that she's homophobic, but what I am saying, there was a little bit of homophobia in that, even if you put the image part on there, because
Yeah, I can see that. I
there
can
was a
see
little.
someone
She's like,
taking it
nah,
that
bro,
way.
you ain't got to take it to this level, because he kept blatantly saying pause, pause, pause during the thing, and I was like, okay.
Nasty. His mind is dirty because he's
Mm.
dirty.
Now, because we know he done did some things down to the Diddy party. You done had the baby or all
But
They
over
used to
you.
have their
honestly,
own room.
Ray J is pretty much he's doing typical Ray J behavior, which is just perpetual temper tantrums for attention.
You can't bust in my class at the end of class talking about you got a note, Terrence. We about to get up off here. I got a live at 5:30
I
on
haven't had
Really Beast
flamingo in a
channel.
while.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do the redirect and send y'all over there down to the Really Be.
But then I got real grown and had some grouper. Listen,
Now grouper get you right now.
sure will.
Grouper will
That's
get
the
you
truth.
right. Let me go ahead and do the redirect over to Really Be.
No, they didn't because it was all about Brandy's career. See, in the Norwood household, in the order of children importance, it was Brandy's career, then Brandy, and then there was a space, and then there was another space, and then there was Willie Jr.
No, you have to make a space for them extra kids that the daddy had. You have to make an extra space for the extra kids the daddy had, because those came before Ray J
Oh,
too.
Yeah,
God. Captain
exactly.
Carl, you say you like red snapper, flounder, and catfish? Okay. Child, we got to get out of here. I'm late. Really be Ebby gonna cuss me out. I'm sending y'all over to Really Be's channel because we about to do our panel on thank y'all for coming up, Xavier. Thank you for coming up, little baby. To help me sort this out in my head. Okay. Well, I'm about to see y'all around there over there to Really Be. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal present and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They're much obliged. They're much appreciated. Y'all wait right there. Y'all know we got Silly Saturday tomorrow. So please, please, please be ready for that tomorrow. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. Stay right there.